Hello everybody, and welcome to a special video. I got something in the mail yesterday. One of my best friend in the entire world, got me for my birthday, which was last month, and I thought I'd share it with everybody. And that is the Sega Genesis Mini, or the Genesis Classic, whatever you want to call it. Sega Genesis Mini is what it says on the cover. So, I have a history with Sega. I've had every one of their consoles, North American released at least. I have. I grew up on the Genesis as well as Super Nintendo, but I loved my Genesis so much I ended up getting it after my Super Nintendo because I loved the Genesis so much. So this is really cool. I've had a couple clone systems before regarding Sega, and the emulation is far to be great. It's pretty poor in my opinion. It's bad when I can emulate better on my computer than a product that you pay for that's endorsed by Sega. So that's pretty bad. But I've got this. This came in. What I'm going to do is a unboxing, and then I'm going to hook it up. I got my Elgato stuff here. I'm going to hook that up. I'm going to hook it up. We're going to have a first impressions of how the games look. I've not opened this yet. I've yet to open this. I took it out of the Amazon packaging, and that was it. But I've yet to open it. We're going to have first impressions on what the games look like. We're going to have a first impression on what the console looks like and everything. So, here we go. So, this is such a nice box. I enjoy it. 42 games, right? Yeah, 42 games, it says. And unlike clone consoles, they have a few Genesis games, but then they'll have a bunch of made-up, really bad games. So I don't want to damage this at all because this is a collector's piece. And first thing we're going to grab... Oh no, what was that? Here's a power supply. I wonder if a USB comes with it. We'll find out. But I grabbed these two, and I can feel what they are already. They're going to be the controllers. Yes, here we go. Oh, that Genesis sound here. 3-button. Now, I did buy a couple 6-button pads. USB pads, Sega official. To play some games with 6-button pads, but this is the other controller. D-pad feels good, near USB, which is cool. And let's see what else we have in here. We got a lot more. Here is the USB for the power supply. And what else do we have here? Here is an HDMI cable. Have plenty of these. Absolutely plenty. And that is it from the box, except that we have an instruction manual. We'll go through that in a minute. Before I look at that, let's go over this back of the box right here. Lists a bunch of the games that are in it. You see, you got the Castle of Illusion. What is this? World of Illusions in here. We'll go through the games when we put it on. But yeah, this is really nice. I like it. Put that down, and this box, I can only assume is the console itself. So let's open this, and it is, and it looks amazing. This looks like one of those like figures or stand-ups or whatever you would just buy to display. This is it. The Sega Genesis Mini. And you got the slider, which doesn't do anything, apparently, I've been told. You have a reset button, which I'm hoping does a reset. Dust tray, which has plastic still on it. Power off and on. Reset button, slider. On the back, we have HDMI out. We also have USB out for the plug. Now, I'm really hoping this can be hacked in some kind of way. That'd be pretty cool. Like the NES Classic and the NES Mini were, and the PS1 Classic. Let's see, this lifts up. There's nothing there, but this is where you would add your Sega CD. So that's pretty cool. get that back without breaking it. Okay. But yeah, I had the Genesis Model 2 growing up. I had a few friends who had Model 1s. I had Model 2. I ended up now having a couple Model 1s as well. But yeah, I grew up on the Model 2, so this is really cool. Though I do like this design a lot better. The high definition graphics, well, it is HD now. For real, you have HDMI out. So this is cool. So nice and all. Actually, let's take this off. You can actually, the door's open on the dust tray. I don't know if you can see that. I'm having to use a crappy webcam. But that's nice and all, but let's see how it plays. Like I said, I've had the At Games ones where mainly the sound has been such a big issue with poor emulation. So we're going to see how this ends up. So give me a second, hook this up, and we'll be right back. Alright guys, here we are at the main screen. So we get to pick our language: English, French, Italian, Dutch, Spanish, maybe Chinese and Japanese. So we're going to choose English. Good little remake from Sonic, and also that sound effect from Streets of Rage. Let's see what we got here. We have Alex, Altered Beast, Space Harrier. Actually lower the actual volume on my TV because I bet you it's double picking it up, isn't it? Yeah, probably is. Okay, so like I said, we have Alex Kidd, Altered Beast, Space Harrier 2, Ghouls and Ghosts, Golden Axe, Columns, Wonder Boy in Monster World, Toe Jam and Earl, Sonic the Hedgehog 1, Strider, Castle Evolution, Thunder Force 3, Alicia Dragoon, Kid Chameleon, Super Fantasy Zone 2, Echo the Dolphin, Road Rash 2, Street Fighter 2 Special Champion Edition, which is why I have my 6-button controllers, Shinobi 3, Return of the Ninja Master, Gunstar Heroes, Shining Force, World of Illusion starring Mickey Mouse and Donald Duck, Streets of Rage 2, the best in the series, Landstalker, Sonic Spinball, Dr. Robotnik's B&B Machine, Eternal Champions, Castlevania Bloodlines, Contra Hardcore, got some good third-party support, Light Crusader, Beyond Oasis, Phantasy Star 4, Mega Man The Wily Wars, which was only released in Japan and Europe, Dynamite Heady, Earthworm Jim, Comic Virtual Fighter 2, Monster World 4, Darius, and Tetris, which I believe was not even released officially on the Genesis or Mega Drive. So, what I want to test out, I am a Sonic guy, yeah, but we want to see how the sound is for Sonic. So I pushed A, and we go to Sonic the Hedgehog. Released in 1991, the game that generation of fans around the world. First appearance of Sonic the Hedgehog, one button is all it takes to play this thrilling high-speed action platform. Actually, it takes the D-pad too, so. Cool border. Okay, that sounded fine. Let's see if the code works. It did. Okay. We are not experiencing any lag that I can feel, at least yet. Audio-wise, sounds fine. The sound effects, the music. So far, so good. I'm not going to play every game as a first impression. There's just other things that I have to do. But I'm going to play this. I'm going to play some others. Obviously, I'm not going to play the whole game. Now let's see how the special stage acts with this. Let's see what I'm going to push off the buttons. Nothing, okay. Feels like I'm playing a Genesis, and I like that. Someone who kid of the 90s. Oh crap. No. Yes. No. Cool. Sounds good. Alright, now I'm gonna go push the reset button. We're gonna see what happens. And click. Oh, it brings up the menu. Let's see what this menu does. We have some save slots. I'm guessing for these are for save states. A game reset and return to main menu. Let's go to return to main menu. Yes, I'll save. Lost. Nice. Let's try. A little bit of Street Fighter 2. This game is tough with 3 buttons. But we'll see what's going on. I know you gotta switch. I'm gonna get destroyed, but that's fine. Sounds good so far. Having to switch with I'm having to switch with start switches within block or within punches and kicks. Okay. Yeah, it's impossible to play with a 3-button controller. Thank God they made the 6-button, which that is amazing. And it was, I think, better than the SNES controller by a little bit. Like playing games, I didn't mind using a SNES controller. But yeah. Not impressive at all. But no, the game is impressive. It's impressive how it runs. I didn't even put it up to a higher speed, so Special Champion Edition works great. Let's see, what are we gonna test out next? That sound effect's awesome. Since we're getting good with that sound effect, we'll do some Streets of Rage 2 for a little bit. We are putting this on easy because I just want to get through the first level, and I'm not good at this game by myself. But this is my favorite beat 'em up ever. Who else is excited for the Streets of Rage 4 finally getting done? Oh, okay, he does that. Oh, this is awesome. Alright, so out of my I guess mini things I have this, the Sega Genesis Mini. I have a Super NES Classic, which my same best friend actually got me that for Christmas a couple years ago. I wonder if there's a way to get rid of the borders though. But I have an Atari, the 8th one, the one just before this one, the one right before they did the HD one. So I have that. I need to get a NES Classic and a PS1 Classic. Now I don't know if my capture card's picking this up right. I've had issues. The Elgato software kind of sucks. Capture card's great. Software sucks. I also don't like OBS. OBS is actually really trash as well, in my opinion. I'm trying to jump with A. But yeah, I know my computer isn't the best, but I'm able to capture some stuff pretty good. And that's what I'm using for this, unfortunately. Only because my OBS, I have problems with HD on that, mainly because it'll show HD, but I'll still have borders like if I'm in standard def. So I also I'm working on some other projects as well, and I'm recovering a lot. I had a back injury this past week, which actually cost me to miss 3 days of work, which is terrible, missing that much. But yeah, I've been resting mostly, and I got this in the mail yesterday, and was gonna do it yesterday, but I just wasn't up to it. But yeah, this is my favorite beat 'em up ever. I can't say greatest because greatest is opinion. It's my favorite. I know people like Final Fight. People like the licensed brawler beat 'em ups like Turtles and X-Men, Simpsons. People like Double Dragon. And then there's a lot of arcade beat 'em ups that never even came out on a home console. Oh, great. Oh man, he threw me over. And that's it. Even on easy, I'm surprised I got through that without losing a life. Fun game, awesome game. This collections are really impressing me so far. So we're gonna check out another game, probably a couple more. We're gonna check out. Let's see. I think we're gonna check out Road Rash 2. I'd like to check out and I'm terrible at Road Rash games. We're gonna check this out. I got a couple more I wanna do as well. This just start race. Okay, so that's how you punch. That's how you brake. So B goes. No, I'm not a real historian with the Road Rash series. I'm not an expert with them, so I can't tell if this is doing what the original version did. Now I could see why these games were popular back. Oh, I'm gonna crash. Back in the 90s, they're fun. You just ride a motorcycle in a race against a million enemies and knock them out. I got a baton now. That's cool. So yeah, this is my first time playing an old school Road Rash game, I believe. I don't remember ever playing it as a kid. I've seen plenty of reviewers and retro enthusiasts talk about this series. And it's fun. I'm digging it. Like I said, I could definitely see why it was a popular franchise back in the days. Not too many games like this were being produced. You had racing games, you had car games where you would shoot stuff out of your cars at other things such as like the Spy Hunter games and for the early 90s, these graphics are pretty good. You can feel it choppy a little bit, but for what it's doing, it does it very well. It's, like I said, a little choppy, but that's, I guess, if I'm doing today's standards. For, 93, 94, 92, not exactly sure what year this came out. I read the description. Pretty good. Oh, and I finished. Third place, cool. First time ever playing Road Rash. I don't think that's that bad. I don't have anything to celebrate. I got third. I didn't get first, but hey, why not? Cool. Awesome. Cool game. You don't need a big bike to win, brah. Awesome. Let's see. Next game I want to take a look at is a third-party game. I want to see how the emulation is on that, and that is going to be Castlevania Bloodlines, released in '94. Hold start and left, did it say, to bring up the menu? Is that what it said? Yes, we are, because Castlevania games are hard as hell. This is the hardest Castlevania game I've ever beat. It took a long time. John Morris. When I did it, I was Eric. But that was 2012. Audio is very good. I'm digging it. It's funny because I've recently been playing Rondo of Blood on the Castlevania Requiem for the PS4. Man, so much fun. It's difficult. In this game, I love it. It is uncensored. We did not get the European version. We got the good old North American and Japanese versions. I love it. I don't know. I forget what the rating was, but it wasn't like MA or it wasn't a crazy high rating that this game got. So that's something that surprises me. I think Mortal Kombat got a stricter rating than this game. And again, stairs are your enemy. Skeletons there. I don't know, unless supply bones at me. I think the gems are my currency for my special weapon. If I haven't played. Oh god. There we go, that's why. I don't care about my ammo, because like I said, we're just playing through here, so we just want to see how this sounds, how it looks. Really? That was not the first boss. Wow. God, I have a complete amnesia on this. Okay, we've upgraded our whip. Sorry, I'm quiet. I'm trying to actually beat the level. Oh, wow, knockback sheep. Yeah, on the platform. That's awesome. Oh. This was really cool visually. Oh, wow. Crazy. Oh, I gotta start over here? I might be ending this. This is not a playthrough of Castlevania Bloodlines. Alright, I know, we gotta keep going, we gotta keep going. Cool, 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 not getting greedy on any. And here's the, now this is the first stage boss. Awesome. That is awesome. Tough game, fun game, but from what I see, the emulation on it is pretty good. I didn't have any lag in that. Sounded fine, looked great. We have one more game to go. Just gonna push the reset button on that. And we're gonna check one more game out. One of my favorite games in general, and that is Tetris. During gameplay, hold start to save, load, or return to the main menu. Oh, you hold it. Cool. Released in 2019, yeah. Because Nintendo owned a monopoly on Tetris. Let's see how Tetris is on the Sega Genesis. Okay, A. It's saying push start, but you have to push A. Okay. Okay, B and C rotate your blocks. A doesn't do anything. Oh, I messed up bad. Okay, we gotta at least clear some stuff starting now. Oh, I messed up. Okay. Well, that's Tetris. Moves a little slow. Again, guess because I'm on earlier levels, but it feels... The switching of blocks, it feels just a little slower than what I'm used to. Great music, great visuals, but in all honesty, and some kids yelling outside, in all honesty, I would take both the NES version, the NES Tengen version, and the Game Boy version over this one. Not to say this is bad, but I like those ones just a little bit more. And then there are the newer Tetrises that I enjoy a lot, like Tetris 99. But that is the Sega Genesis Mini. The Sega Genesis Mini. I think it's a great system. It's fun. It does what it says. And so far, I've noticed no issues with emulation. So I recommend it. If you can pick it up, It's worth it. Also, pick up those 6-button controllers. They're about $20 a pop. I bought them for $20 brand new. And you can get them in a see-through blue or a regular black. And their kids are yelling outside, so that is a sign to end this video. Hope you all have a great night, and thank you for watching.